You know, when I told my sister I'd be doing this, she burst out laughing. So I think we're off to a great start. Hello, I'm Olivia, and this is my ego. I was watching a Mel Brooks special with my dad the other month, and I thought, I could do that. Without all the vulgarity, of course. The school diary says very clearly it is not permitted to curse while the prefects are watching. Don't look behind you. I said, don't look, damn it! Is anyone here in year 12 this year? Yeah? Okay, I'm going to have to come down later, take out the competition. So I am doing VCE, and it actually hasn't been that bad. I mean, I love my subject. I love English because we get to read and write. I love literature because it's just like English, except kids aren't being held in the room at gunpoint. So, look, I do love school, and I love my teachers learning all of it. And for my whole school career, I've tried very hard to be the best possible student in return. But sometimes there are hiccups. So I like to try to build a rapport with the people marking my papers. I remember during COVID days, I said to a teacher, "Oh, miss, I love your mask." And I got much the same reactions I did just now, a smattering of cruel laughter from my classmates. Small talk with teachers is a high-risk operation, and I've gotten quite good at it because I was a very lonely child, but you can't win them all. I really did think I would just wallow in the humiliation of moments like that for the rest of my life, but then I was in commerce, and I realized I could relive it all on stage for fun and profit. That's your fun, obviously. My profit. So that was nothing, though. That's a mere faux pas. Probably the worst incident was around 2017. And now, for context, I actually used to be pretty athletic. But then, when I was maybe 8 years old, I realized that you could either be sporty or smart, obviously. And then, last year, after my history exam, I was coming home and I saw a bus stop ad for a high school comedy competition. And I thought, what if I made one more pivot? So anyway, it's 2017, my muscles have atrophied, I'm in dive class. And you've got to understand, I'm not afraid of heights, and I'm not afraid of water, but I am afraid of death. So, look, the dive coach, I'm gonna call him Brian, because he likes to see kids crying. He has no mercy. This particular day, he wants to do those nice headfirst dives off the 1 meter platform. So I climb up, and I walk to the ledge, and look down. It's just an abyss, because the tiles are painted black. But I need that A+. So I say to myself, God damn it, woman, get it together, and I dive. But bear in mind, I can't dive, so it's less of a nice, graceful thing and more of a blind leap of faith. And Brian, he blows his whistle and he says, again! So by the end of that session, I've got bruises on my thighs, my stomach, my chest. I've got a black eye from face planting so many times. Next lesson, I come back, still afraid of death. Now I'm afraid of heights and water too. And look, I'm up on the platform. I'm shaking, vibrating, and Brian says, "You can do it!" And I say, "No, I can't." But look, he knows it's just nerves talking. He knows I just need a little push. So he pushes me. And my arms are windmilling. I'm trying desperately to grab hold of something, anything to just not fall. But I do fall. So 20 seconds later, I come out of the pool, sobbing, and Brian standing there, clutching his nose and sobbing. So that was my first 4.5 backward somersault into pike position. And this was also my first charge of aggravated assault. Mel Brooks, eat your heart out. Thank you.